What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? Today, I just wanted to do a ranking of the new NBA City jerseys that just released a couple days ago. I think yesterday, I'm filming this on Thursday, but yesterday a couple teams wore them for the first time and they looked really good. And I think this is one of the best City jersey years we've had since they were introduced 3 or 4 years ago. I think this is the best year. Overall, I think all the jerseys are cool, maybe except for a couple, which you'll see in the rankings. But yeah, this is going to be a good list, and I love these jerseys. They're very creative. I think more leagues should do this kind of city jersey concept that kind of strays away from the brand, but looks more towards the creative side of each team, which the NBA does so well. And yeah, you guys will see in the list. There's some great jerseys in here. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram. I'm posted there daily. Just update stuff on my channel, and make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let's get to the list. Number 30 is going to be the Utah Jazz, because one reason, they did not change their jersey at all. It's a cool jersey, but I couldn't put it any higher because they didn't change it at all. So yeah, I wish they kind of went back to the Jazz colors for a city jersey, but I guess they're going to skip it this year. Hopefully next year they'll do something cool. And that's going to be the same as the Phoenix Suns here, coming in at number 29. Both of these are good jerseys, but they just didn't change them like at all. So yeah, I have to put them at the bottom because they did not change. So now, starting our real list is going to be number 28, and that's going to be the Orlando Magic. So, by the way, I just wanted to shout out sportslogos.net. They did these great pictures that I'm going to be using. So shout out to their website. I'll link it down in the bio, in the description, sorry. But they kind of put together pieces that create the jersey. They show you where everything kind of comes from. So that was really cool. So the Orlando Magic here, I just thought this jersey had way too much going on. Plus the orange and dark gray color just doesn't work for me. Even though my favorite color is orange, actually, it just doesn't work in my opinion. I feel like they could have done some I don't know, some all black and orange, or maybe white and orange, and got rid of these kind of pinstripes, which they've done for a couple years now. And yeah, it's off. It looks like a Disney jersey, which it shows Disney at the top, but I think that's what they're going for. But for me, it just doesn't really work, and it's not really a good looking jersey. Number 27 is going to be the New Orleans New Orleans Pelicans, not the Saints. But yeah, this one, I feel like it's a cool jersey, but it looks like their regular white jersey. If someone showed me this 2 years ago, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's just their white jersey. But yeah, they didn't really do anything. They've got such a cool city to work behind and get inspiration from, which is New Orleans. But yeah, they went with the same color scheme. They could have used the purple and green and yellow like they did before. I feel like they could have done maybe like a Saints colors, which that's why I said it. Just do black and gold. I feel like that would be cool too. But yeah, they just decided to just kind of stick to the same. It's a nice looking jersey, but it's not nothing special. So that's why I had to put it low. Number 26 is going to be the Denver Nuggets. Now, for me, I think the rainbow only works on their retro jersey, and I'm not a big fan of it, even though the history is behind it. It just doesn't look good on the jersey. Now, I thought the design was cool here. I think they could have implemented the rainbow all around and just did dark blue and the rainbow, but they ended up just doing a cool. I feel like there's two different jerseys in one here. I feel like they could have stuck with cut out the rainbow and kept it just the yellow, dark blue, and light blue, with the trim and the new word mark and everything, and I thought that would look cool. But then they slapped the rainbow under the armpits, and for me it just doesn't look like very appealing. I know it's a special jersey, but if this was a home jersey, I would not like it. But it's a special one, so it doesn't really matter that much. But I do like the mountains on the sides of the shorts. I think that looks really cool. So that's probably my favorite part. But yeah, overall, it's definitely a good city jersey, but I would not like this jersey at all, in any other terms. So yeah, that's why I had to put it low. Number 25 is going to be the Boston Celtics. Now, I swear, Boston does not have a creative designer who is making these jerseys. Every city jersey, the last one was like Boston Celtics in white and green. They just need to switch something up. I'd like to see maybe an all black one. I'd like to see maybe throw some stripes in there. I don't know, just do something different, because they just added Celtics again. and it looks like their regular green jersey, but just instead of white, it's light gray. And the only difference here is that they changed the shorts, which have a kind of like a pointy arrow looking shape, which I kind of like the light gray, but I feel like they can implement more design here. So it's very simple, it works, but not very creative. Number 24 is going to be the Sixers. Now this is the same kind of issue as the Denver Nuggets jersey. Now I have nothing against rainbows or anything. I think that's cool, but I feel like they have to choose either this top part, which has the cool Sixers logo and the cool trim, and then they add this rainbow at the bottom. Now I'm not too familiar what this rainbow is from. It says Spectrum there, but I'm not too sure what that's from in Philadelphia, so I'm not really educated that much in it, so I've never actually seen a rainbow, or it's not really rainbow, but it's just 4 different colors that I've never seen on the Sixers jersey before. But yeah, for me, I think it's just it just looks like out of place. And also navy blue, I think, is overused in sports so much. It's probably my least favorite color for a jersey, so that's kind of the reason why a couple of these last ones have been navy blue. Number 23 is going to be the San Antonio Spurs. Now this one is cool design, but I feel like the striping is kind of clunky. I feel like it feels rushed. And then the Spurs logo here is black and white still. You can see like they took it from the regular home jersey and their away jersey, and they just slapped it onto a colored version of the jersey. So I feel like they should have done maybe the logo, just the Spurs logo, but put it in that greenish blue, or just put that in pink or whatever. Or done the whole Spurs word mark in those colors. But I guess the logo from the retro one, they kept it black and white, so I guess that's why they did it. But for me, just from a design standpoint, I would love to see that in the matching colors. But yeah, I know it's from the history because you can see that retro logo in the top of the graphic here. It shows the black and white on the rainbow, not the rainbow, but the colors. But yeah, I like to see different colors for the words. Number 22 is going to be the Portland Trail Blazers. Now I thought this one was pretty cool, but it's kind of boring. It just says Rip City, and then it has one kind of stripe on this side. Sorry, but I feel like they've done so many jerseys like this before. They did basically the other version, as you can see the 2019-21 with Dame Lillard up there. But yeah, I feel like they can add some cool designs here, which they did on the one side. I think it'd be better if it was on both. But yeah, that's gonna be it's kind of average, but I like the colors. But I just feel like they could add more cool designs. Number 21 is going to be the Washington Wizards. Now I thought this one was cool. This is kind of the point where all the jerseys from now on are cool in my opinion, which I like them all. Now this one was cool. It's creative. It's kind of simple, but it works. So I got nothing against it, but I think it could. I don't know how I would improve it, but I think it's simple and it works. So yeah. Number 20 is going to be the Indiana Pacers, and this is the same kind of reason here. I like that new word mark with the Pacers, with that kind of white line cutting through all of the letters, and I do like that yellow that comes down. But I think that jersey in the top left, I don't know who that is, but I feel like they could have done that, and that would have looked more cool in my opinion, instead of having this kind of big yellow part. I feel like if they just did the all blue and then had a yellow stripe that goes across like that, I think that would look cooler. The shorts with the one stripe on the side, I don't know if I like that or not. But yeah, and it also says Boom Baby at the bottom. Not sure what that is, but I'm sure it's like something some old coach or something said. Number 19 is going to be Cleveland Cavaliers. Now this one, pretty cool. I think I love that logo. I don't know if it works on a basketball jersey that well, because it kind of makes it look like a practice jersey, because most NBA jerseys have just the words. But I think that logo is really cool. The colors for Cleveland, one of the best color schemes in the league, and I like the striping. I think they could have done it a little bit smaller, like so there's more colors. But it works, I guess. I just realized it's got that the Warriors blew a 3-1 series lead kind of hidden under or above that NBA kind of branding on the jersey at the bottom. It's got the dots where they've won every game, and they won the last 3, so I thought that was cool. But yeah, it's a cool jersey. Nothing against it. So yeah. Number 18 is going to be the Brooklyn Nets. Now another navy blue jersey here. There's a lot of navy blue. I thought this one was cool. Literally nothing wrong with it. I think I like it more than their last city jersey, which was the same one basically, but it had like that tie-dye blue, light blue jersey from I think the 80s. They brought that back, but it's cool because if you look at the bottom of the jersey where the tags are, it shows all the different logos in the history of the Brooklyn Nets. I thought that was a cool one, and I do like that New Jersey Nets patch on the shorts. If you can see right there, I don't know. So yeah, I thought that was cool. So they really went with their history here. But yeah, overall, it's pretty solid. Nothing too crazy. Number 17 is going to be the Sacramento Kings. Now this one I think is the best color scheme in the league, maybe. It just works. Like, just simple black. It reminds me of the old Chicago Bulls design from the late 80s, right before Michael Jordan. But yeah, it works. Nothing too wrong about it. It's simple. And I'd simply just put this one above the others that are simple and work because of the colors. Because purple and black, you can never go wrong. So yeah, that's going to be number 17. Moving on to number 16, we have the Charlotte Hornets. Now I have slowly became a Charlotte Hornets fan. They're very fun to watch, very entertaining. And I think this jersey is pretty cool. I feel like there's a lot going on here. And I feel like if they take out one of these kind of designs, I think it could be way higher on the list. So they got the hexagons go down, so a modern look, and then they've got the retro stripes, which they have on their other retro jersey. So I don't know why they added that in. And then I think they should have gone and they brought in the new font for the number, as you can see in the top right. And then they have the signature writing like an older style. So I think there's too many elements from different jerseys here, and I like the fade of the hexagons. Kind of fades up and then fades down on the shorts. I thought that was cool, and they've got that retro logo on the shorts. So I think this is tons of cool stuff, but I think it's a little bit too much stuff. So that's going to be number 16. Moving on, we have the Memphis Grizzlies, formerly the Vancouver Grizzlies. Sadly, as you guys know, I'm from Vancouver, so I wish they're back here, but what can you do? This one's cool. Of course, they're stealing the Vancouver Grizzlies designs once again, but I think it works. The colors are great here, and they added back that retro logo with the new color scheme, which I don't think looks as good than the old one, as you can see on the Vancouver guy. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. It works, simple, and I love that design on the collar and the sleeves. Number 14 is going to be Milwaukee Bucks. Now this one's cool. I know Milwaukee used to use purple back in their history, and I think this one is one of the most not innovative, just most changed, I guess, designs and colors. They've got so many colors, but I feel like it's not too much. It works. And yeah, nice and simple in the middle and crazy on the sides, which I think works. So yeah, that's going to be number 14. Number 13 is going to be the Toronto Raptors. Now, I've seen concepts of jerseys like this for years before they released this, and they finally have, and I think it's cool. It works, but I think I'm kind of tired of the OVO colors, to be honest. I feel like they've done so many. As you can see, the 2019-21, and then the one from last year, the 2020-2021. I love seeing the Raptor back, and I think it's so cool to have your logo wearing a different jersey on a jersey, as the Raptors wearing the North jersey. So that's pretty cool. And then they wear number 29 on the number 19, sorry, on the Raptor for the 2019 championship. Yeah, and I think the shorts are cool. I like that zigzag pinstripes hidden behind, as they always do with the Raptor jersey. But yeah, I think it's cool. Nothing wrong about it, but I'm slowly getting tired of the gold and black. I feel like they can change it up a little, hopefully in the future. Number 12 is going to be the New York Knicks. Now I think the New York fans are going to love this one. My favorite part about this one is the NYC Nike swoosh, which they have on their other jersey, which they wear. And yeah, this one's really cool, a black Knicks one. I like that they didn't go back to the black and blue, because I don't think those colors match, as you can see in that old retro photo there. But I think the black, orange, and then just a little hint of blue looks perfect. So I think this is a great concept for New York, who's kind of a simple franchise. They haven't really changed much logos and stuff. So yeah, that's going to be number 12. Number 11 is going to be Miami Heat. So this one is probably the most innovative one, or most changed, because this is the first time I've ever seen this in any sports jersey. They've taken different elements for each font of their previous jerseys, as you can see. So this is the perfect reason why I had these concept pictures come up with all the different where everything came from, because of this jersey, because there's so much you can look through. You can take your time here and you can go through and look on each number and each letter where it came from, and I thought that was really cool. And they actually wore them in the game before I just started filming this, and I checked it out to see how they looked, and they looked pretty good, pretty clean. They're not too distracting, which I had a small theory that they were gonna look too distracting and ugly, but it works in my opinion, and it looks great. So yeah, that's why I had to put it in top 11. Top 10, starting the top 10, number 10 is going to be the Houston Rockets. Now this one's cool. It'll always look good when you have that old retro dark blue Rockets one, because it's such a classic and it works. I think it would be higher up if they went back and used that Rockets logo, but I think the Houston here, it works fine, nice and simple. It just works. And the shorts, there's a little bit too much, I think. I don't like how they brought back the new logo. I think they could have just sticked with, I would like if they just put a big H or something like that. I thought that would look cool. But yeah, this one works. It's a very cool retro one. Number 9 is going to be the Golden State Warriors. Now this one they also just wore tonight, and I saw the game. I think they won too. And my favorite part about this one is in the logo they have the Oracle Arena, what's it called, the roof design in behind that. So I thought that was really interesting. It's nice and simple, and then they've got friggin' lightning bolts on the side, which look awesome. So I've got to put this in the top 10. I like that dark black. They used to do kind of a light gray, and they'd put like the town, which I wasn't a fan of. I always like darker gray and black rather than lighter gray. So I think this one looks really good. And yeah, that's why it's in my top 10. Number 8 is going to be the Dallas Mavericks. Now this one, green and blue. I'm a Canucks fan, so I love green and blue, of course. And I think this one just works. They got that cool retro logo. This is the perfect retro, kind of innovative or modernized into a newer jersey. They use the retro logo, and then it has this newer format, which is just the logo or the word and then the number and then cool stripes on the sides. So the green and blue look so good together. And yeah, there's nothing much I can say about it. I love that logo. It looks so good, and even the sponsor kind of matches too. So yeah, that's why it's in the top 10. Number 7 is going to be the Los Angeles Lakers. Now I think the colors here just work so well. That's why I had to put it in the top 10. The design hasn't changed that much. They kind of just added stars and put Lakers on the slant, but that light blue looks so good with the purple. And I know some people might dislike this one because it's kind of hasn't changed that much, but I think it's really cool. Yeah, that ice blue, it just works. That's one of my favorite colors on sports jerseys. Now, number 6 is probably the cleanest jersey in my opinion. If you just look at nice and simple on this list, it's got to be the Detroit Pistons. And this one also has lightning bolts, but it's on the shorts, and it looks really cool. And the colors here, I've never seen that light blue with dark blue on Detroit before. They usually just do the blue and red. So they added that light blue, and they changed the font of the number, which I think looks really cool. And I'm not sure what that says at the bottom of on the tags there, but that has a cool design too. And then they've added 2 different logos, the modern logo and the retro logo on the sides of the shorts, which look really cool. And yeah, this is a nice one. I'm gonna be excited to see this one on the court in the game because it looks so clean, all red with blue. It just looks perfect. So yeah, number 5 is gonna be Chicago. I think the retro one there, as you can see, which I wore till 1985. I think that's one of my favorite NBA jerseys of all time, so I had to put this in my top 5. That Chicago on the black and red looks so clean. I just wish the logo, the number or the logo were closer to each other. That's my only complaint. But other than that, it looks perfect. They have the the dates or the years that they won the championships with Michael Jordan. And yeah, it just looks perfect. Yeah, nothing I would change here besides just moving that logo and the number closer together. Number 4 is going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, I think many people might hate this one because it's so boring and simple, but I think it's awesome. I love this one. It looks like an ice cube, which I think is one of the coolest colorways that that this series has had. Just that ice white, or I guess just white, and then the silver, the super light silver. It looks perfect. I think what they could do next year is do the same kind of design, but add in that super light teal, which you can see at the bottom right they had last year. In their last year's city jersey, they could add their light blue onto this white and silver, and I thought that would look cool too. But this, just the ice, I'd say it's called an ice out jersey or white out. I think it looks perfect, and hopefully in the playoffs, if the whole fans wear white and then they wear this jersey, I think that would look sick. So yeah, number 4. Number 3 is going to be the Los Angeles Clippers, which they've taken from their history, which were the Buffalo Braves and San Diego Clippers, and they've combined the two. And I think this one just works. It's so simple, but it works perfectly. The colors are so great. That light teal is awesome, and the orange is great too. The kind of light orange. It just works. So yeah, that's why it's going to be in the top 3. And I'd say this one competes with Detroit for the cleanest jersey. Number 2 is going to be the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now this one, I think Minnesota has the best potential for jerseys in the league because I think they have the coolest name, Timberwolves, and their colors are great here too. I love that blue and green, and I love the trees along the sleeve and the armpits, or the sleeves and the neck. It just looks perfect in my opinion. I wouldn't change anything about this one. I can't wait to see it on the court because it's such great color combination and such great design. That's all I have to say. And number 1, if you've done your elimination correctly, you will know that number 1 is going to be the Atlanta Hawks. What more can I say? This is the best retro jersey I've ever seen, I think. It's perfect. There's nothing I would change about it. The colors are awesome. The logo is awesome. The shorts are great too. Nice and simple, and it says Hawks on the side, which I love. Yeah, it just works. It's so good, and I think it's better than the old red one, in my opinion. I think it's better. That you can see, is that Mutombo wearing it? I'm not too sure who that is. I think it might be Hakeem Olajuwon or Mutombo, but one of the two. This is just the best jersey I think I've seen in a while for the NBA. And yeah, that's gonna be the list. So comment down below, what's your favorite jersey from the list?